My name is Tyriece Simon, and you're listening to YC Radio. And today we have a special guest, York College student, recording musician, the beautiful and talented Miss Tiffany Moore. How are you, Miss Tiffany?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. What brought you by here today?
My music on my mind.
Oh, well, we actually have a snippet of that. Can we play a snippet? We
Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Tell me about your music video that came out on my mind.
All right, my music video came out about 3 weeks ago, and I worked really hard in bringing some very great creative people together, from the stylist to the director to the photographer to the makeup artist. I really tried to wait for the right individuals, because it took me some time.
Right.
It was a lot of placebos and fake, and a lot of things fell through, but eventually everything came together and I knew it was right. It just felt right. So
Well, it's an amazing music video. If you haven't checked it out, listeners, I would definitely check out Miss Tiffany's On My Mind music video.
Thank you.
Absolutely perfect.
Thank you.
So you're a York College student, though.
I am.
And yet you're doing this incredible music.
Yes, I am. And thank you, because I feel like it's just my best, and if everybody like it and they find it incredible, that's amazing as well. That's a whole nother, positive thing about what I do. That's a great thing to have.
It is great. And thank you for coming on here. I appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me, for sure.
So now everybody has an origin story. Everybody has a background of how they got into what they do.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get into music?
I got into music, it was sort of by nature, because I seen someone singing in the choir at 7 years old, and I was like, that's what I wanted to do. And ever since then, I've always wanted to sing, you know. And so songwriting didn't come until recently, about 2-3 years I've been songwriting. But that's the main thing, that seeing that lady in the choir really inspired me to be all right, that's what I want to do. This is it.
So always the choir, always this place to get your music on.
Say it again.
So always the choir, always place to get your inspirational music.
Facts.
Any musical influences you have?
Of course. Whitney Houston, Motown, 90s, Aaliyah, Janet Jackson. Oh my gosh, it don't stop. Even the Beatles. You'd be surprised.
The Beatles?
The Beatles.
Wow. Okay.
Facts.
That's definitely an old one right there.
See, right. I'm inspired by a lot of different types of music. It varies. It's not one particular type of music. So.
One of the interesting things about listening to On My Mind is that it's a different sound.
Yes.
It's an entirely different sound than what I'm catered to.
Yes.
Tell me about it a little bit. What do you clarify your genre?
Oh my gosh, my genre is something. It's like an evolution of R&B.
Oh, okay.
That's the only way I could put it right now. I don't know no other way to say it, but it's definitely a different type of R&B mixed with some fusion. I feel like it's a fusion of R&B at the next level. But I'm just speaking too early, so I'm just a fan of my own.
Well, listen, you're doing the thing right now. You're
Thank
absolutely
you.
doing it right now.
Thank you.
So but one of the things that is incredible is that you're a musician, but you are a student. You are a college student right now.
I'm a full-time student.
You're a full-time student with a job, I believe, right?
Yep, full-time.
With a job.
Full-time. Facts.
How do you divide the time between your musical career and being a student, and even having a job?
I know. I kind of let everything fall the way that it naturally will.
Right.
But I try to make sure that everything has a place.
Right.
And I feel like that's how I feel about life. Everything has a place. Everybody belongs somewhere. Your schedule, every time, every hour, it's meant for you to be doing certain things at certain times. And so that's how I pretty much take school and work, and also my life. when it comes to my career and my music. Like, I don't force music.
Mm-hmm.
I don't force, where I work. I don't force where I go to school. It just came all naturally together because first it was school and then everything else came along. Like my music started to get a little bit bigger and people started to ask me to perform and then then I got promoted and then it was just like, how you gonna say no? Like what? You're not gonna say no. So I just try to give my 100% in everything that I do, and that's the way it works out for me, and it works.
And that's one of the things I do admire about you is the fact that, you're so ambitious and, you're not waiting for opportunities. You're getting them.
Thank you.
You're getting them.
Thank you.
To give the listeners a quick backstory on Tiffany, we met by coincidence.
Yeah, pretty much.
By coincidence. I was coming into campus in York, and Tiffany ran up to me because you didn't know I did radio,
Right.
and you came to me and you introduced yourself to me and you played me On My Mind on the spot.
I did.
Before the music video came out, you played this to me on the spot.
Facts.
And it was gutsy, but did you just listen to this incredible song and this beautiful voice and you coming to me and saying, hey, I do this, come listen to this, and can we do something sometime? And here we are.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because it takes courage to get out there, take a step that you necessarily won't do,
Right.
and that's kind of sort of like taking a step of faith and believing in yourself enough to be like, all right, I don't know who you are, I don't know what you're doing, but at the end of the day, I know that your opinion is, no matter if you was in radio or not, like, and as long as I knew, like, he do something, like, let me just ask, you never know. But I was really open. I'm a very open person, and that's what I do. Like, even if I didn't know, like, I feel like that's how it should be, even when I perform. Like, I don't know if it's an A&R in the crowd, if it's a music label in the crowd, if it's a normal person from the bystander on the street, I'm gonna perform the same way.
Right.
Like, it doesn't matter. A fan is a fan.
Right.
So that's what I love.
And and the reason why, to the listeners, the reason why it's such an important thing, the backstory, is the fact that it resembles of who you are. Just the ambitious person, just not waiting, just taking the opportunities and making them. And that's not what you see sometimes in students in college. Some students don't really know what they're gonna do until it's over. But you're already making your way. You're already doing your own thing. And, you said you went to UCLA at one point, right?
I did, and I graduated.
Okay.
Shout out to Bruins in the house. Yes, Bruins. I graduated in music production, and it was the best experience of my life. One of the best experiences of my life. And
Right.
I really loved the fact that I jumped off the ledge. I got a one-way ticket,
Right.
and I went, and I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to be over here. I felt like it was meant for me to be over there during that time period in the year, to be doing something, and it was, and everything worked out.
And you came to New York.
I did, yes,
York.
yes, and I came to New York just to finish my degree, and I could get back over there to LA possibly, but we'll see how it all works out. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay here in New York or if I'm going to go to Los Angeles.
And just that you went over to UCLA and that you did your music thing, and that you came back to New York and came to New York College to get your degree, and you're still following music. You're still following your career. Again, that's not what you see in a lot of people sometimes, is that they don't know what they're going to do. When they get in college, they don't know what they're going to, partake in, and you're already making your way.
Thank you.
So that's something really to be proud of. It's a very special thing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, and you also got a nod from Timbaland, right?
I did. Shout out to Timbaland. No, for real though, because I was like, oh my goodness, like, is this really Timbaland? And I had to make sure. But my team, they had spotted it on one of my social media pages, and I was like, oh my goodness, Timbaland. Like, can we do something? Like, my mind started to like become very creative, and I was just so appreciative. Like, that was true homage to me.
Right.
Like, oh my God, it was a surreal moment. And Timbaland is like an OG in like the game and the industry, and I felt like he was like being like, all right, you going the right way. Like, thank you for doing this. Thank you for being a part of
Well, if you're listening, Timbaland, I would love to see a Tiffany Moore and Timbaland collab coming soon.
Yes.
I would love to see one. And shout out to
dope.
your college with that too.
Yes, right, word.
So, but what made you start it now? Like you could have waited till after college is over. You could have waited till after you got your degree, but you're starting it all now. You have your music video out, which is phenomenal. Again, listeners, go out and listen to Tiffany Moore's "On My Mind."
Thank you.
What made you start your music career now while in college?
It's funny because I wasn't planning on being in college and doing it all at the same time, but what made me start was basically the feeling. I go off of instinct, and I really move, based off of what I feel and my gut feeling. And I started, it wasn't until 2016. I was like, all right, I'm going to jump off the ledge. I'm going to go in the studio. And my first producer was Billboard Peeps.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't know him. But I was just like, whatever, I don't care. I'm going to suck it up. I'm going to go in there, show him what I got, and work on my own personal music. And it led to one thing to another, and then it really challenged me. And it's important to have great vibes around you and to spot great vibes or characteristics in individuals that will help you to be the best you can be. Right. And that's what I felt like Soul Amazing Studios and Billboard Peeps did and does. Right. And so and that's where it kind of like led for me to be like, okay, I know I'm pushing it, but it challenged me to put my best foot forward. It challenged me to come out with things like On My Mind,
right.
And also like Drake and other tracks that I haven't released yet.
Right.
So and I have yet to work on, so I'm kind of like excited, but that's where that led.
Well, I'm very proud of you. You're doing amazing things.
Thank you.
Before I let you go, and this is YC Radio, listening with Tiffany Moore. You have an EP you're working on, right? You said you're working on some new music coming soon.
I am. I'm working on my EP, in which it'll be released in I can't give a date. You know what? Just stick around. Just stick around. I don't want to give a date, but I know it's soon. Just like the music video, the way it came out, right. People were like, "Oh my gosh, it was unexpected. I didn't make no announcements." That's how I'm gonna do my career from now on. Like, why not? So I'm.
What's after Beyonce?
Facts. You see, right? And so for me, it's definitely gonna be coming out soon. But I want to be able to surprise you pleasantly. So, yeah.
Well, I'd love to be surprised.
Thank you.
Where can listeners go and listen to your music and support you?
Yeah,
as you go on your journey.
Yeah, thank you. SoundCloud, Tiffany Moore Music. Also, you can follow my journey on Instagram at Tiffany Moore Music. Everything, pretty much every platform is Tiffany Moore Music except for Twitter, which is I am Tiffany Moore.
Sounds good. Well, thank you, Tiffany, for coming on here. I appreciate it.
Thank you. All right.
Signing off with this lovely Tiffany Moore. Hope you have a nice holiday. My name is Tyriece Simon. Tiffany Moore. We're out.
All right.